them. But we got fraud detective here. Highest Sensei 2-5 here. Week 3 of football is in the books. How we feeling about this week?
Oh, the combination of the last 2 weeks, some upsets and some back to normals, and I don't know football, bro.
Football is footballing.
And Vegas is making so much money off people. They done robbed people the last 3 weeks. I love to see the person who done hit a parlay of more than 3 teams. Please introduce yourself.
I was one on because Rashid Shaheed didn't want to catch no passes. But then again, hey, it is what it is. I think some notable people had a good week. Malik Neighbors, he's showing off for the Giants a little tiny bit. I like it. Jawan Jennings had a show out for the Niners, even though we got cooked, but blew a 14-point lead and lost Javon Hargrave for the year. So it's good for us. Yeah, not go Niners. Anything. Oh, baby. But Aaron Rodgers back to normal. They beat the shit out of the Patriots. Nothing much. But so the Broncos, Bo Nix beat Baker Mayfield.
Freaking Buccaneers defense decided to figure out how to play football for us.
Well, Sam Darnold's real. They smoked the fucking Texans. So I don't know about CJ Stroud. What's going on with that? Steelers are 3-0 with Justin Fields. What are we doing?
They played garbage.
The Panthers, Andy Dalton, 36 points. So what are we doing? We'll see Bryce. We'll see Bryce in the Raven Canes uniform in about 2 weeks. So it's okay. The Ravens put Dallas back to normal. Jerry's worried about them BBCs with Jamie Foxx. So the head wasn't in the game. Paul, so you still need that. And I guess Marvin Harrison Jr. goes back to normal. I guess. Just saying, but that was the majority of the games of what happened. What y'all surprised with? What's y'all reactions on it?
I don't know. You can have it first.
And don't forget, the Chiefs cheated again on Sunday Night Football, but it's fine. We're not calling PI when we need to call PI, but it's fine.
What was the question now?
What surprised you? What weren't you surprised of?
Your surprise of the week?
For me, the surprise of the weekend was the Texans getting smoked by 27 by Sam Darnold. That was the biggest surprise for me. And also, I did not expect the Rams, without their top 2 receivers, to beat the San Francisco 49ers.
Hold on. Let's slow down. No Debo, no Kittle, no CMC. Hargrave got hurt in the game. Who else? No Greenlaw.
A little bit.
It's fine.
I still got Purdy.
Yeah, Purdy did what he needed to do. Fucking Jake Moody missed the fucking field goal. We were up. Ayuk did nothing. We paid him $30 million.
Was out there.
Jawan Jennings put up 141 yards and 3 touchdowns.
Fred Warner was out there. What happened?
Fred can only do what Fred can do. I mean, and Hargrave, Bosa. Hold on, Bosa was chasing after a white QB, so you're not gonna get the biggest production from him. I don't know. We might have should have kept Chase Young. I'm just saying, but Chase Young, we might have should have kept Chase Young. I don't think the Niners. They say the Niners in panic mode. I don't think we're in panic mode. We got the Patriots next week. I think we could smoke them out and get back to normal.
Matter of fact, that might need to be my next list. We've done the fraud alert list, which will come up later in the show. I might have to also do a panic mode list. We might have to keep that to 3.
You know who's in panic mode? The Cincinnati Bengals, because you let Jaden Daniels smoke y'all out.
2 incompletions.
I might. Oh well, no.
I think I had incompletions as touchdown.
If I seen it on First Take. Your man Shannon Sharp said we're making excuses for Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow had 330 yards, I believe 2 touchdowns, no interception. What more did you want him to do?
Yeah, what more do you want him to do?
Okay, so you know
The defense is ass. Cam Taylor-Britt keep talking like he Deion Sanders, and then he want to get smoked by Scary Terry. So
I will say,
I mean,
Shan Sharp said Joe Burrow did not play elite in that game. I don't know what he wanted to do. He only plays one side of the field. He did what he could. Brought Jamar Chase back to life. You had T. Higgins out there. They still have no running game. Zach Moss did what he could. I mean,
you look at the Bengals. It's
shout out to Joe Mixon.
They still have a not very good, not very good offensive line. They can't run the ball. It took them 2 weeks to get their offense off the ground, whether it was Jamar Chase, not being himself, T. Higgins being injured, whichever case you want to make, the offense not being themselves, and then the defense decided to take a day off after performing relatively well in the last 2 weeks. They decided to take a day off and give up 38 to Jaden Daniels, making him look like a superstar. I'm not on that train yet. I love Jaden Daniels.
He's pretty damn good.
I had good feelings about him before the season started. It's good to throw his first NFL touchdown in this game. Get that part. He ran the rest of them. It's his first one he actually threw. So I'm happy for that. But I'm gonna slow down on Jaden Daniels train immediately. But it's their defense. Their defense just gave.
You don't see RG3 when you see Jaden Daniels out there.
I don't see nothing right now because I'm not gonna overgloat a wonderful game on a bad Bengals defense at home. No, this is more about the Bengals than anything. And I'm not gonna look at it when Jaden Daniels had other games and it's been a bit of a struggle. But you're getting this one where the Bengals take a day off and they give 38, they give 21 and a half. No, I'm not gonna go that crazy. We'll see it continue forward, but no. The Bengals are cooked.
Man, the Bengals is just ass.
They cooked.
Them niggas is ass.
They
you know what I mean?
Now,
Joe
is it
Burrow
possible?
Overrated. You know what I mean? They got a so-so defense. They just ass. You know what I mean? They just want to keep it a stack.
I don't think Burrow's overrated. I'm not gonna go that far, but I do think they cook. I don't.
It hurts me to say that because I'm an LSU nigga and he an LSU guy. But what has he done besides get injured and beat Patrick Mahomes one time in the playoffs
and get to the Super Bowl?
Well, he got to the Super Bowl and got to the AFC Championship the year afterwards. He's only been in the league 4 years.
They lost.
Yeah, 4 years. He's only been in the league
2 out of 4 years he's been injured. We understand.
I can't say. And this is to be fair.
To be fair,
is crazy. No, I'm saying to be fair, I can't say that Burrow hasn't done much when we told Josh Allen, who was probably the MVP frontrunner right now, we told Josh Allen is the second or third best quarterback in the league. And Burrow has more playoff wins than he does. So I'm not going to go super far and be like, oh, Burrow.
Don't he have more than Lamar too? I'm just throwing it out there.
I'm not. Lamar just made his first AFC championship. Burrow went to the Super Bowl already. I'm not gonna do that and just be like, no, Burrow's cool. And Burrow has always had a bad offensive line. Let's not go like he hasn't. He's always had.
Yeah, well, it's his rookie year. He got murdered out.
He had an ACL injury his first year because the offensive line was horrible. So I'm not gonna go like Burrow is cooked over it. I'm not gonna do that far.
Let me ask you a question, Monterey. Were you surprised 30-14 Green Bay Packers, Malik Willis being up on the Titans?
No, because Will Levis is cooked. No, I was not at all. Will Levis has made over the past 2 weeks, not this week, but the other 2 weeks, had some of the most egregious, boneheaded mistakes that gave up the last 2 games they had. Even though the Titans defense is relatively
I'm not giving it to Will Levis. It was 30-14. I mean,
no. I'm sorry. Will Levis has cost them 2 games, and this one was no better. It was horrible. It was horrible to watch. He dang near cooked at this point himself. His head coach is done with him almost at this point. Look, bro, I'm sorry. That's just it. He wasn't even my surprise. My surprise probably more of the 49ers and Bengals. But no, at this point, week 3, we can start looking at not totally out. Whatever you got to get about week 6 or 7 before you do total. But you can start to look at some quarterbacks for what they actually are. The one that's right here, for instance. We start looking at him at what they actually are. That they are probably cooked. Even though their defense is also not good, they are probably cooked because they paid him too early and he is not showing that he is worth the money currently. They're probably cooked. The Giants probably cooked. Probably cooked.
Let me ask you a question real quick.
Yes, sir.
Hold on, is the Browns defense overrated?
Low key, I want to say yes, because outside of Myles Garrett and Denzel Ward, who really be doing stuff?
Well, let me ask you this question. Can you guess how many tackles Myles Garrett had against the Giants on Sunday?
I want to say none.
You're close. You're very close.
One?
Yeah, one. Yeah, one. One. So
Listen, Steelers fans, I'm sorry if I said Myles Garrett was better than T.J. Watt. I'm sorry. I apologize. All right. I didn't mean to disrespect your man's like that. I apologize.
That's a very man thing to say. T.J. Watt had 3 tackles against the Chargers, but you know it is what it is. It's fine. All right, so let's go to Mare. I do have a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
Who's the biggest fraud out of the two? Derek Carr, Baker Mayfield.
Ooh, the bigger fraud.
One got packed out on Sunday. The other one randomly lost a weird game. But
am I talking like peer and career? Just
no. Right now, in the past 3 weeks, who's the bigger fraud? They both lost while having 2 good showings. You know, they're both 2-1.
The bigger fraud right now is probably Baker Mayfield. To be fair, it's a bit weird if I look at it that way. But if I look at who and how they lost to. The Giants, not Giants, the Saints played an Eagles team that was good. They're a respectable team, and the defense played wonderful, and they shut down the run game, which shut down a lot of what Derek Carr wanted to do. So it was a grimy, ugly game, but at least it's not a horrid loss. The Buccaneers' loss is almost unacceptable. You lost to a Bo Nix team that ain't barely been able to throw the ball, let alone run it. Like that. Bo Nix looked lost for the last 2 weeks, and you were at home, and you just came off of a really good win against.
Now we turn on Bo Nix,
a top 3 Lions team.
Claim Bo Nix,
and you won that away game, top 3 Lions team, and then you come from that, and you fall from grace and give up 26 to the Broncos, who are probably tanking again. Like what was that loss? None of that loss made any sense. Wasn't able to score, wasn't able to run, wasn't able to defend. Like that was a failure on all 3 ends. So it's just this week.
I got a question for both of y'all.
That's him. I'm sorry. Like
now, when it comes to the calling people, the fraud watch and everything, when do we chalk it up to the the old cliche that it's any given Sunday? You know what I mean? Like they all professionals. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, one team may be 3-0, the other is 0-3, but you line up when you line up, you could beat anybody sometimes. So
I would say with that,
chalk it up to this it's any given Sunday, and it's just they just had the number that day.
I think you chalk it up to a team thing when it's any given Sunday. It's just like we was up by 14, we let the Rams come back and the Rams win. Any given Sunday, anything happen. But if you're looking at a fraud thing, you are who we think you are, and it's Derek Carr, who had one great season when he was an MVP candidate, and then Baker Mayfield is honestly it's just Baker Mayfield at this point. But you have a great receiving cast, you have great running backs, sus defense, but you packed up the Cowboys, and we're all clamoring over the Saints, and you only put up 12 points against the Eagles. Other than that, Baker Mayfield, you do 4 touchdown passes. He was like the leading quarterback in week 1. Then again, it was too early to call, and then you got packed up by a rookie. So, I mean, we know PS2 was out there on Mike Epps, or the most Mike Epps.
Shout out to Mike Epps,
Mike Evans,
star receiver Mike Epps.
You don't have fucking running game with Rashard, and then Chris Godwin had his game in week 2. So we're not gonna get back to back Chris Godwin games, and then you have a so tight end. So
I got a question for y'all. Which after this week, we just saw which quarterback has the most to prove going forward this season? Which you got Dak, Joe Burrow, you know what I mean? Herbert, niggas like that. Who has Trevor Lawrence?
Now or to the end of the season? Now to the end of the season. Like who has the most to prove? Well, That's easy because he's always on the list for 3 years in a row. It's gonna be Brock Purdy. They're gonna keep putting on Brock Purdy. Now, what are you gonna do with Debo's going? What? That was a whole narrative. We lost 3 straight, and then what you gonna do without Debo? What you gonna do without Kittle? Blah blah blah. We got nobody now. We're 1-2, so it's always gonna be on Brock Purdy. Now, Brock Purdy gets us to the playoffs when half the team's hurt, no CMC. This nigga's in fucking Germany. Look at a fucking Achilles fucking specialist. I don't know what the fuck's going on. It's always going to be Brock Purdy. It doesn't matter. He's not even making $1 million a year. He's on a bad rookie contract. He always has to prove himself. Now these people making $30 million. It mind boggles me. Trevor Lawrence
disagrees. I can see it.
Trevor Lawrence never has to prove himself. Danny Dimes never had to prove himself. Like, what are we doing? Josh Allen is on a prove himself year. Because he was Madden 24 turnover edition. Now he has no Diggs, no Gabe Davis. He's doing it with Khalil Shakir. He's doing it with Keenan Coleman and Kincaid and fucking James Cook, who's doing everything for them right now. So it's definitely Brock Purdy on the NFC side, and it's definitely Josh Allen on the AFC side. Motherfucking.
Did since side note, when James Cook got drafted, did he just like take all the talent that Dalvin Cook had and just like? Because Dalvin Cook has just disappeared ever since James Cook then came into the league. Like, did he hit him with some like Monstar type shit? Did he take his talent? Like, what's going on?
I don't know. I think Dalvin Cook had a 1 year, and then it was just like, that's it. Sometimes you just have that 1 year, and then it's just like, that's all we're going to remember you for.
Okay, so Purdy ain't the answer. Purdy ain't the answer. I'm be real with you. I don't even think Purdy's top 3 of the answer for this. And I'm basing this solely on this season because Purdy, be fair, Purdy gonna get paid next year. I'm not really worried about Purdy anymore. He gonna get paid next year. This isn't a concern for me. Period. He gonna get paid next year. So this, like, yeah, he got stuff to prove, but he has a career to prove it, or at least another 4 years after he gets paid by the 49ers next year. So cool. I'm not worried about Purdy. It's hard for me to figure out a number one answer, but I got 3 of them. I got 3 of them, to prove something for you. 3. Right now, Caleb Williams is about to head towards the Bryce Young train, and the expectations he had. You a number 1 draft pick. You got the quote unquote had the best rookie quarterback situation you stepped into before we found out that the Bears offensive line and offensive coordinator are both frauds. So it was looking really good. Right now, my man is looking towards the Bryce Young train. You don't want to be on that train. It's looking mighty rough. He won. Jordan Love is number 2 because the man had a third of a run last year, third of a season run, 1 playoff game, and he didn't got paid. So literally, he has been paid like he's one of the top 3 best quarterbacks in the league, and he already, unfortunately, is injured, so he can't prove it as much. He has to prove that wasn't a fluke. He has no choice but to prove that was not a fluke. That 2, and then 3. I'm torn between Jared Goff and Kirk Cousins because, be fair, Cousins. Now, matter of fact, I'm going Cousins. Why? Because when we look at what the Vikings are doing right now, they looking shiesty. That boy Sam Darnold looking like he trying to become another Geno Smith, Baker Mayfield, revive his career. It looking beautiful.
Aren't they 3-0?
It looking beautiful. And we like, Kurt, what you leave for again? And we look at the Falcons, it's a bit of a struggle to get off the ground, whole new situation and everything. I'm not really ragging on them, but you just got paid, Kurt. You 35 years old, 35, 36 years old. You got Michael Penix sitting right there ready to step in. I'm just like, hey, yo, Sway. Yeah, I got a little something to prove there. Goff too, because Goff just got paid too, but at least they made it to the NFC. I'm just like, hey, yo, Kirk Cousins, time is ticking.
Yes, sir.
Don't let the Michael Penix chops come up there about week 5. I'm just saying, it's some Panthers and some Raiders that love a trade for you right now. I'm just saying.
Listen, if you let me tell it, I'll put Penix in there tomorrow.
It's already starting.
Man, get him in there now.
It's already starting. That's my feel.
Of course, we got what we got. We got week 4. Let's see what these games are hitting on. Y'all pick'ems. Oh yeah, fantasy football. How's everybody doing?
Oh, I think I went 2-2 out of 4 leagues.
We could just put it up on the screen real quick. Yeah,
I'm good because I ain't even playing.
I think I went 2-2 in leagues in my games, man. I don't know why. I got smoked by Mr. Glizzy Guzzlers over here.
Oh wow!
Smoked by them. I ain't even reached 60. They reached 130. Got smoked by them over here. And let's start there. And then my second one, I lost by 16. Shout out to certain people who will not be named, Josh Allen, for going stupid. So, got smoked by them, but my other 2, I managed to make it. So, forget the Glizzy Guzzlers, whosoever that happens to be,
It's a pretty damn good team.
Shout out to the Glizzy Guzzlers. The world needs you.
I know in the Cartel League I got packed up, so.
I mean, here go, yes. Yeah, I mean, week 3 scoreboard, Cartel League.
Dang, Cash App smoke.
Cash App boys with a victory. All gas, no brakes. I lost because Tyreek Hill and Devontae Adams just didn't show up. But, it's all right. Joe Burrow almost brought me back. Right, Football John 0-3. All right, shout out to Football John.
I'm sure that's that 1 and 2 pack.
Standings real quick, you go to the standings.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we smoke on that 1 and 2 pack.
All gas, no brakes. Philly Marines top of the standings right now. If the playoffs started today, these would be the teams in it right now.
I wouldn't even beat up, boy.
Then
today is crazy.
The other cash league we got.
Jeez, how many leagues?
He's on 2-1 in that one.
Now the other cash league looking a little better. That looks a lot better. Shout out to Redemption, undefeated right now.
Yeah, you got Redemption 3-0. Same record as me, 3-0, in the same division too. So somebody gonna have to lose sooner or later. Somebody. Lizzie Gladiators 2-1. If the playoffs started today, where we at with it?
Oh wow!
I'm definitely in the playoffs.
I gotta fix that.
We all in there.
But listen, week 4, Thursday night football, Dallas versus the Giants. This game might be a little closer than you think.
It's a must-win for Dallas. If Dallas loses, they can throw that whole season away.
I'm taking Daniel Jones is about the resurgence of Daniel Jones is coming Thursday night. Malik Neighbors about to torch the Dallas defense. Devin Singletary goes over 100 yards. I got Giants
Dallas by 2 scores. I think they go back to looking normal. They're always beating up on the Giants. I think they're gonna go to 2-2, and everybody gonna forget what happened the last 2 weeks up until they play the Steelers in week 5. I think.
I got the boys.
Now we turn on Malik Neighbors.
I'm not, but just if the Giants can't run, so if you can't run, you ain't gonna embarrass the Dallas defense like that. So.
I'll take a Malik Neighbors anytime touchdown.
Yeah.
Take that Devin Singletary anytime touchdown.
Parlays is wild.
Maybe. Steelers, Colts.
I think the Steelers smother. Like they've been continuing doing, smothering the rookie and young quarterbacks. I think they smother them and be another 20-10 outing.
I got Justin Fields 4-0.
Yeah, 4-0 Justin Fields. I want to say the Colts, but our first show of the year, I had them going to the playoffs. But that's looking like a bad prediction because Anthony Richardson is not panning out the way I thought he would these first 3 games. He's just
a little rough around the edges, looking more like.
We got We got Vikings Packers.
Oh boy, that's a rough one.
Go Pack, go.
That's a rough one.
I think
Both
Sam Darnold's going to
quarterbacks
face
I don't trust.
Sam. Listen, we got
Sam
Justin
Darnold
Jefferson.
versus Malik Willis. Let's go.
Jesus.
We got Justin Jefferson versus Jaleel Alexander. That's going to be
I mean,
pity.
elite receiver, elite corner.
Jaheir Alexander.
This the most epic QB matchup since Brady Peyton.
Yeah.
Willis Darnold.
I think it's gonna be up to Aaron Jones revenge game. So
Oh.
I'm gonna actually take the Packers. I think they bring the Vikings down to the loss column. So I'm gonna go with the Packers. Just heavy Josh Jacobs. We've seen that Malik Willis is good with his legs too. I mean, I'm gonna take the Packers.
The Packers, I feel like the Packers are a nice pick. I'm gonna go with Brian Flores' defense and that Viking squad. I trust Darnold's arm slightly, and I do mean slightly more with Jay Jettis. I think they'll crack Malik Willis a little bit.
Then you got Jags Texans. I got Texans blowing them out the water. CJ Stroud's gonna have a game.
The Jaguars are literally about to be a top 5 draft picking team. They suck. Like
they're a JUCO team right now. So
I mean, the Texans by 17. I got them by at least.
Damn.
Right now, the over/under on the Jaguars is 8 games if they fire Doug Peterson before or after. The over/under is 8.
Dougie P, fearless.
Dougie P.
Over/under 8 games. Will Doug Peterson get fired before?
Is Dougie P the new Mike McCarthy living off of 1 Super Bowl?
Yeah.
Oh, you're gonna be living off something else.
That's all you need.
8 games, everybody.
Or living on a prayer.
Listen, we are hoping and a prayer.
That pray for it.
Saints Falcons. I guess this is double revenge game. Somebody got
Lord.
They both took losses, so somebody got to win here. I got the Falcons winning this game.
I'm taking Atlanta.
If Derek Carr can't score on the Eagles' bad secondary, what makes you think he's gonna score on the Falcons' good secondary?
The problem is I was afraid that the Falcons' O-line didn't hold up well to that pass rush the Chiefs gave them. And so the Saints also have a pretty solid pass rush. So I don't know how Kirk is gonna survive it. But to be fair, they survived it pretty well against the Chiefs. So it's a bit snazzy. Falcons at home, they was able to steal a game off of the same Eagles at the end.
It's going to be Bijan versus Kamara. So
I'm gonna go with the Falcons in a little bit of an upset. I think they're gonna steal another one and end up being number 1 in the
I'm taking Atlanta. This is gonna be the Drake London game.
Well, that's gonna be a game to see.
Drake London game. What we got? Rams Bears.
Rams. Fuck the Bears.
Half their team injured and the Bears suck. Offensive
It's going to be a Kyron Williams game again. So,
no, judging by how this season's been going, I'm taking the Bears. I'm taking the Bears. They get their first win of the season.
Matt Stafford for the win. No, the Bears won the game. They won their first game of the season.
They beat the Titans.
So they can go down 0-3. I pick the Rams.
Eagles Bucks.
The run back of the playoffs last year.
Mike Evans finds a way to torch the Eagles a lot. So
the run back of the playoffs last year.
Eagles secondary still can't tackle, so I'm gonna take the Bucks.
The Bucks shook all my confidence. Saquon Barkley goes for another 2 touchdowns. I'm giving him the win. He's been carrying the heck out of the Eagles.
Real quick, Andy Dalton revenge game. Andy Dalton and the Panthers go against Joe Burrow and the Bengals.
Yo, if the Bengals lose to the Panthers, dog,
I'll go with the Panthers.
They lose to the
Bengals just because they had desperation yesterday. It was just too little, too late after halftime. I'm gonna try again. If the Bengals go down 0-4, throw the whole season away. I already said they fraud.
Free
Jamar Chase. They lose that John throw the whole season away. Go ahead and get ready to draft them off.
Matter of fact, switch my last pick. I'm taking the Eagles. I would never pick another NFC South team. My fault. So I'm taking the Eagles, and then I'm also going to take the Bengals here because I'm not picking.
Fair. We got Bo Nix versus Aaron Rodgers.
Rodgers goes and shows why rookie quarterbacks
Yeah, the Jets stink. You know what I mean? The defense wins this one for the Jets.
Jets
I got
look so good. They finna look
I
so
gotta
good.
stand behind Aaron Rodgers.
Dude, perked up Rodgers. You know he's on them. Yeah, I mean, some York 30s.
Shout out to Captain Ayahuasca.
Listen, we got Jaden Daniels versus Kyler Murray, Commanders versus Cardinals.
This is actually an interesting game. But I'm going to take the Commanders because I like what I'm seeing from Jaden Daniels. I mean, he's starting to get a command of that offense. I'm going to take the Commanders.
I'll take the Commanders. Trey McBride, I don't know if he's playing, and Marvin Harrison Jr. He's gonna have to piss off Kyler Murray again to get a good game. So we'll see.
I got the Cardinals. I'm thinking this is where the hype on Washington comes down a little bit. They might still have a high scoring game, but I got Cardinals taking it.
Oh yeah, we got Browns Raiders.
Who cares?
I got the Raiders.
So I forgot to know what business decisions did Antonio Pierce make. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
I know he's still deciding on quarterback right now, but
what's his name? Jack Jones. Jack Jones had a 75 on Madden. He got pissed off on it, but he played like he had a 75 rating. So hey, fuck it.
But I'm gonna take the Raiders too. I mean, I think this is a game where they get it on track. But I mean, that quarterback situation is horrible.
Aiden Pierce.
Put in Aiden O'Connell.
Gardner Minshew.
It's like you got O'Connell or Minshew. Like you. Like you fucked either way.
You know
what? I'm Devontae Adams. Get me out of there.
Browns win. Fine. Browns win. Defense looks good.
Fine. Chiefs Chargers. This is gonna be a weird one.
Chiefs blow him out. Herbert. I don't know if he's gonna play with that high ankle sprain. He should have played last game.
Pat Mahomes won another Super Bowl.
Where they get embarrassed for the first time. Chiefs run away with it.
I think I got the Chiefs. This is the Travis Kelce revival game because he's been
super cheap.
He's been nowhere.
Oh yeah, Derwin James ain't playing because
I got Chiefs by 25.
Took something. Niners, Patriots. You know I'm going with the Niners. Fuck it.
Yeah,
it's a black quarterback. Nick Bosa is gonna be on one. So
facts.
If they do a Bengals and drop this Patriots game, throw y'all season away too.
Hey, fuck it.
I got the Niners. The Patriots, they suck. I got the Niners.
They stink, but to do that one, we got Josh Allen versus Lamar Jackson primetime. So
I don't got the Ravens starting 1-3, so I'm taking Lamar and them.
I got the Bills winning this one.
Who at home?
Ravens at home.
Dang. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm gonna pick Josh Allen. They've looked more balanced, and the Ravens almost gave the game away at the end of the game last week. So I don't trust their defense. I think Allen goes out there and shows, hey, my MVP race is real. I think he can go out there and try to have a good game.
Another doubleheader on Monday. Dolphins, Titans. I don't know who the fuck the quarterback is from Miami, but we'll see.
Yo, that is like quite literally the worst Monday night game in a while.
The Titans.
We got Will Levis.
Lord,
Skylar Thompson's hurt, so I don't know if he's playing.
They're gonna be Tim Boyle, or they're gonna draft some. I'm gonna pick up somebody.
Will Levis versus somebody.
Tim Boyle, probably. Ugly.
And then you got Seahawks, Lions. That should be a good one.
I'm gonna take the Titans because, I mean, just by default, because I don't know who the fuck is playing quarterback.
I'm taking defense. I'm taking them.
But then again, they have Will Levis.
Yeah, not for least saying 4-0 Bills.
Titans, the Dolphins might win. You know what I mean? Because
Will
Levis is on the other side.
Really good. Now they haven't played the best people, but then again, the Ravens just look bad, and so I don't trust their defense.
NFL, I see what you did there, giving us 2 Monday night games because you knew that Titans Dolphins was about to be unwatchable as hell. So
2 Monday night stinkers.
Thank you for doing that.
Do we got time for the fancy dual roulette wheel again?
Oh yeah, let's get it. And also, I'm gonna take the Lions bounce back against the Seahawks.
You know, build your team off the randomly generated wheel.
Oh yeah, let's get it.
Monterey, who wants to go first? You or Halil? You want to go first?
I mean, I'll go first.
Spin the motherfucking wheel.
Same thing like last time?
Yeah. Spin it. where we at with it. You got Seattle Seahawks. You know, you get a quarterback, a running back, 2 wide receivers, tight end, and person on defense. All time.
Give me I'm gonna take beast mode.
Okay, Marshawn Lynch.
Ooh.
Marshawn Lynch. Monray, you're up.
Let's see what we
Seattle
got.
Seahawks.
I can't take the same one.
No.
Let me get you said defense is one of them?
Yeah, you get defense personnel.
Yeah, let me
One
go ahead
person.
and get the 13th player, you know, Legion of Boom.
Who on the Legion of Boom?
You just gonna take the whole Legion of Boom.
I want the whole Legion of Boom, dang it. Let's see. I want Earl Thomas or Sherman.
You gonna say you gonna take Sherman?
We all know Cam Chancellor was the best player in the Legion of Boom. We gonna keep it a buck.
Chancellor was fine, I'll take him.
Who?
I don't know which one I want from the Legion of Boom, that's the problem.
I think you better pick one.
Screw that, give me DK Metcalf.
Defense.
I said screw defense. Give me
Oh,
DK
you just
Metcalf.
want you want DK for your wideout. Okay,
Yes.
cool. I was about to say, what the fuck?
Oh yeah, screw him.
Hollywood, you're up.
All right,
Don't
let's
be.
see.
Oh, he's about to get Seattle again. New Orleans Saints.
I hate New Orleans, but you know what I mean, just give me Drew. Give me Drew
Drew
Brees.
Brees. Easy work. Easy
Yeah.
work. Monterey, you're up. So it's Drew Brees, Marshawn Lynch versus DK Metcalf and Kansas City Chiefs. I guess.
Eddie Mahomes.
Mahomes.
Of course, my homeboy.
Mahomes, boy. Hollywood, you're up. Face of Ravens.
Ooh,
The Baltimore Ravens.
he had some good rolls.
You know what I mean? I'm not going to take Ray Lewis because last time Monterey took Ray Lewis. I ain't going to copy it. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna go with Ed Reed.
Ed Reed.
That was
Okay.
the other one, so he good.
Monterey, you're up. Philadelphia Eagles.
Dang. I gotta remember. I can't. I would have picked quarterback from that, but I can't do that.
You got Mahomes and DK Metcalf so far.
I don't really want.
Shit.
I don't really want.
I mean, you could go Shady.
Give
You
me
could go,
Saquon.
you could go
Huh?
Reggie White. You could go Brian Dawkins. You know what I mean?
Not helping them.
I mean, no, Dawkins is a better defense player. I get Dawkins. That's fine.
So beat Dawkins, Weapon X.
Yeah.
All right, Weapon X. Weapon X. I would have got Reggie White, but that's me. Or T.O. But
Yeah.
the Bears.
Bears.
The Chicago
Bears.
Bears.
Yeah, you got the Bears. They got Drew Brees, Ed Reed,
Drew Brees, Marshawn.
Marshawn Lynch.
All right, so I got what, 2 wide receivers and a tight end.
Yep.
All right, I'm gonna have to go wide receiver here. So give me Brandon Marshall.
Nice.
Hey, that's
Damn.
a nice pick. I forgot all about Young Marsh.
And then Marshall. Nice. Monterey, you're up.
What I got left? A tight end or what else?
You got the Jets up. You got Patty Mahomes. You have Weapon X. And you picked up, who else did you pick up?
DK Metcalf.
DK Metcalf. You got a running back, a wide receiver, and a tight end.
See, the time when I can get people like freaking Sauce Gardner or Darrell Reeves is now. You freaking give me Jets. After that bull. Oh. Yeesh. I don't know nobody from it.
You got Santonio Holmes.
Oh.
Got Curtis.
Antonio Holmes. Who else? Santana Moss. He was out there.
Clem
I need a
Porter.
running back.
Yeah, you do need a running back. You don't have one.
I mean, you get
Joe Namath.
Did LT play
Le'Veon
on
Bell.
them? Did LT play on them?
Huh?
He did. He did.
Did LT play on them?
He did.
Yeah, give me LT.
Oh. Past his prime, LaDainian Thompson.
You big in prime, you leave him be. It's gonna be him or Brees Hall.
What you got? Two more
I
left?
can't pick the young one.
Yeah, receiver, tight end. So hopefully,
The latest.
Las Vegas Raiders. All right, I'm gonna go receiver. Give me Tim Brown.
Tim Brown over Jerry Rice. All right, we'll take that. Or AB or Randy Moss.
Moss did start there.
Hey, Cleveland Browns for Monterey.
What do I have left?
You don't have a running back. Oh yeah, you do have you spend your running. Well, wide out and tight end.
Oh, I'm not getting my wide out for no RFU. What tight end is on the?
You got Amari Cooper.
I'm not getting that. I can get better at wide out than that.
I mean, I know who the tight end was, but I'm not gonna give it away.
Oh. I don't think nobody was on there with what? Freaking Ozzy or somebody? Like, what I had to work with? Give me the Njoku. I don't give a fuck.
And Kellen Winslow, which was
I don't remember Kellen Winslow. Shoot.
It would be the choice. I'll hit your last.
I don't remember Browns players. They've sucked for 40 years.
You got the Texans.
Watson.
I gotta pick a tight end who played for the Texans.
They've sucked for 40 years.
Dalton Shorts.
Oh. This is horrible.
That's what I had to deal with.
Matter of fact, who was the Titans' best fucking tight end?
Schultz.
Fuck. What was the boy name? Owen Daniels. I'm gonna take Owen Daniels.
Owen Daniels is a choice.
He was,
Wrap your team up.
he was a Pro Bowler in Houston. So.
All right, let's get this wide out in. I need a top tier wide out. Don't give me the Dolphins.
The Raiders.
Moss. Screw it.
All right, Randy Moss is the choice.
Randy.
So notable people did not get picked up. Jerry Rice was notable. Reggie White was notable. Shady was notable.
I forgot about Shady.
I mean, I'm thinking I'm going with the best players from that team because, like, when Jerry was on the Raiders, he was like 40.
It's still Jerry Rice, nonetheless. But you know,
I'm going like you played on the team, but I want you in your prime, dang it. I'm getting cheating.
it's fair. It's fair. I understand. Listen, tune in tomorrow. Roundtable, Family Feud. It's gonna be the Blerd Cartel versus Blerd.com. You know,
Damn, Blerd. I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to do it to y'all. My bad.
it's gonna be fun. Let's have fun with it.
You know it.
But you know, subscribe to
tag y'all up. My
subscribe
bad.
to Overall 99. Subscribe to Hollywood Sensei 215, and go subscribe to What It Sound Like on TikTok and YouTube.
Yes, sir.
You know, Blerd Cartel.
Welcome to Hollywood. We doing it. I'm supposed to do it today, but you know what I mean. I'm gonna slide that later on this week. You know what I mean?
Spin the block.
We doing the best Welcome to Hollywood episode. I'm doing the best debut albums. You know what I mean?
Make sure you put Drag on there. Let's stop playing around.
Shout out to Dragon.
And Watson, don't fumble tomorrow. You have a significant advantage. Be 5 versus 3. But, you know,
Listen, we good tomorrow, just like last week. I'm gonna make sure we Gucci.
I'm gonna change up the topics. There's gonna be a more expansive topics this week. So we'll see y'all.
Like top 10 birds.
Could be.